Welcome back, you silly fuckers. We appreciate you stopping by, and I know what you're fucking thinking right off the get-go. You know what the people are thinking, Carly?
What?
They're fucking not thinking jack shit. They're thinking, how can I get me one of these motherfucking hats? And you know how they do that, Carly? They go to thetupyshow.com.
Just Tupy show.
Well, they can go to either motherfucking one.
Well, yeah,
I mean,
true.
it'll show them the way.
It'll
You
take
know,
you directly there.
absolutely. The people need them, and we've got them. You can also pick yourself up a silly fuckers trucker hat and the big, beautiful red hat that we got on there as well. Make the Tupy Show great again. We appreciate all the efforts. Just know that they will be going to, just, I don't know, to fund this stupid project. Just know that's what you're doing. Yep. So,
Yeah,
all right.
So if you want to give back.
Yeah, fuck the goddamn gas station. Fuck all those other bullshit places that are asking for your money. The Tupy Show needs it, and we want it here, and we'll put that shit to good use, unlike the fucking bullshit you're donating to at the gas station.
Yep.
All right, what do we have? What do we have out in the world today? Anything fun? Exciting? Anything?
I'm going to start off with this one because it's a little out there. Well, not really, but so a trend is sweeping college campuses nationwide as students head back to school while looking to make some extra cash, creating and selling content on OnlyFans.
Oh, that is a good idea. That's where I was headed next. I was actually just looking at a little clip earlier where we talked about starting an OnlyFans where I just cook naked, to also help fund the Tupy Show and all the other ventures,
Oh, okay.
What do you think? Food for thought?
I mean, sure. Yeah, great. Yeah, I'm excited for you, dear.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm really excited too.
I think it'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah, what do we call it? Like Tupy's only Tupy time, Tupy naked
Tupy's
chef
tits
time?
and taint.
Tits and taint.
Yeah.
Tits. Well, hold on. Tupy's tits and taint tater tots.
Are you bringing food into it?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be cooking
yeah.
naked.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. What about
Like, what else do you think? Do you think
tiramisu? Tupy's tiramisu.
what other fun names could we come up with for our future naked OnlyFans where we bake breads and stuff? Oh, Tupy's tapioca. Oh. I know.
Nobody likes
Fantastic.
tapioca. Nobody likes that.
What?
Nobody's gonna watch that.
Bullshit. Everybody's gonna watch Tupy make tapioca.
You're
naked.
gonna get a bunch of old people because they love tapioca.
Well, good. All them old biddies. I mean, they'll be flabbergasted. Yeah. I mean, I've been hitting the weights. They'll notice.
Okay.
They'll appreciate it.
To finish this, it was just saying that more and more people aren't getting married. Rock Jacob said, I don't know who that is. I think, director of a documentary series about the online platform infiltrating college campuses called LonelyFans.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's good. I'm going to have to watch that. More and more people aren't having kids, and more people want to cut the line. And since the pandemic, there was an explosion of OnlyFans. Listen to this. I was reading this. Oh, yeah. We got this article from Tyler. So thank you, Tyler. This was a pretty good one. In 2019, so OnlyFans, the site featured approximately 350,000 creators from around the world on its platform. However, the number of creators has since skyrocketed to over 4.1 million.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
The world's fucked.
Yeah. Staggering rise in users pushing content on its site. Yeah, they're basically just trying to get paid quick, which I don't blame them. I get it. It's
that's the thing. I've heard it's a motherfucking struggle out there. You see how hard it is to promote yourself on Make sure you get your ass down and you fucking subscribe and like, god damn it. All right?
Yeah,
if you leave a bullshit comment.
Yeah.
All right. Glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah.
Whew.
God.
It's a doozy. my tits were in right here a little bit.
Stop making it seem like we're assholes.
We're
not.
She's a different breed, though.
I have more sensitive.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Make all the comments in the world. I don't give a shit. Just know if you make some dumb bullshit comment, I know that you're a future school shooter, all right? That's exactly what I think of those people. I'm like, right there. That's somebody who goes and drives a fucking truck into a fucking church. That's those types of people right there. You fucking listen for 20 seconds, you dumb
Yeah.
fuck, and then you go and make dumb fucking comments. Absolutely. You're a future school shooter. You're a future idiot.
Yeah. And just automatically making judgments.
Straight up. That's an unstable fucking human being. I mean, it straight up is.
Yeah, I can see that.
Anyways, you got my tits all in a ringer again.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ, we're going on
didn't
fucking
mean to,
tangents here. We got Tupy's Tapioca. Fucking OnlyFans is fucking about to be the only way people see other people naked, I think.
Well, movies.
Oh, yeah, the movies. Yeah.
We have, in other, more, I don't even know how to say, more boring news. I mean, it's not boring, but Congress and the White House are in high stakes standoff over federal funding. This is about the shutdown. If no agreement is reached by September 30th, so tomorrow, many government services could be shut down. The hundreds of thousands of workers may be furloughed. The Trump administration has instructed federal agencies to plan for mass firings, not just furloughs, in the event of a shutdown. What? Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer is pushing for inclusion of key healthcare subsidies, whatever. Yeah, how many shutdowns? We always have like one like every year. That seems like there's always one. What's new?
Yeah, I'm not too sure when it comes to that shit. I really don't know.
I know. I don't really get
I
into
doubt it really affects anybody else besides the people at the White House. So the fact that America gives a fuck, we probably shouldn't.
Yeah. Well, and if it does affect other people, then I don't know where. So let us know.
Well, if the government's shut down, you shouldn't have to pay. You guess what? You get to skip 2 weeks on your taxes, people. Government shut down. Nothing's popping off.
Yeah.
You get to keep that few extra dollars.
Right.
Go to the tupyshow.com. Buy yourself fucking 12 hats. Buy your neighbor one. Flip them off. Tell him to go fuck himself. Throw him a hat.
Yeah.
Tell him it's from the Tupy Show.
Yep. Sounds good. I was going to read this one because I thought we could bring up something that happened yesterday. Immigration and enforcement remain central issues. In Chicago, Operation Midway Blitz targeted undocumented immigrants with criminal records. These raids are part of intensified crackdowns under the Trump administration. And I brought this up because remember yesterday at the football game, Chris's dad said he lived. So we just talked to somebody that lives, 2 miles away from where this is happening.
Oh, yeah, he runs a church.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, his church or whatever. And he said that they would, this is how bad it is. He said he'd go outside and, you'd be like, gosh, what does that smell? And it's the tear gas and stuff remained in the air. And so, civilians that have nothing to do with this are being affected, too, just at their houses. I'm like that. When he said that yesterday, I was like,
that is crazy. Yeah. And the fact too, that it was, he said he walked out the one day and there was 4 choppers circling above.
Yeah. And they didn't, he was just like, what's going on? But I'm just like, that's why we asked him, are you moving anytime soon?
Yeah. And here's what's funny too, is I don't know why people don't look into this shit more. Is remember the other day when we were talking about the one guy that shot the healthcare guy?
Yeah, Mangione.
Yeah. So the fact that they've drawn such attention to him, it's probably a couple $1 million every time they fucking put that guy in a goddamn car. It's crazy.
Yeah, the amount of security and stuff around him.
Yeah, and it's no wonder why in the fuck the world is going broke as shit because of dumb shit like that.
Yeah, I would say it is true. That is it's a waste of money. What do you do, though?
Yeah, fucking throw those cameras this way. That shit's fucking useless. That shit's garbage.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I know. It's It's so hard to say. It's like, what
Yeah, now
why
you
do we care so much?
yeah, now you got a guy fucking running a goddamn truck into a church and shit. My
Yeah.
goodness. It's like they just want you to stay indoors. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
funny fun fact that we were talking about is all the people they got to sit on their ass in their houses during like COVID and shit. I don't know if they realized this or ever looked around their house and went, "How the fuck are these lights staying on?" People people must just not think of that shit because I
Right.
can tell you right now there's some people behind that shit and they weren't sitting on their motherfucking asses.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't think people knew that. Like me and Josh were both people that had to go to work still.
Yeah, it
Like,
didn't make a damn bit of difference to us. Fuck
yeah,
that shit. COVID what? COVID
yeah.
didn't mean dick.
Yeah, wearing a mask and I'm just like, this can't be sanitary either. We're just sweating to death back here, And it's just like, this isn't fair. It's not fair to us, and then you have to go to work and still work in 120-degree weather.
Oh yeah, that's like the one guy said. He goes, if you were to put a dog on the fucking deck of this pauper building, he goes, they would have your fucking ass in jail. But there's no fucking, they don't give a flying fuck if you're out there for 12 motherfucking hours as long as you don't die. You're
Right.
all right.
Yeah, they thought just giving you some bottled water was gonna be okay.
Oh yeah, fucking
Here,
genius.
this is just to cover our asses.
Make sure you wear your mask, fucker.
Yeah. What else we got? We have Carmen Electra may rejoin Baywatch. She's in talks for the reboot with a twist. She doesn't want to work in the ocean. She's pushing for a land-based role, like a captain, so she can skip the waves.
Who is this?
Carmen Electra. She was originally in Baywatch with Pam Anderson and stuff. She's coming back. She must not
Okay,
have a lot
all
going on.
right. See, I think what is finally coming back around, honey, is people are so sick and tired of all this new shit. Like, the world is just so full of fake shit now. AI this, AI that. You're not going to know who the fuck Greg is anymore. You're just not going to. Greg is going to be a mystery,
Yeah.
unless you're talking to him on Twitch or Discord. Like, you can talk to motherfucking me on Discord or Twitch, baby, whenever I feel like it. Just keep the notifications on, all that dumb shit.
He likes to dress up every once in a while.
Absolutely. And keep your eyes and ears posted for me in a fucking banana suit. Absolutely.
If you spot the banana,
And then what you do is you take your ass to thetupyshow.com or here in just a short amount of time, lifecaphemp.com, and you can get yourself several fancy goods.
yeah, sounds good.
Fuck all those other ones.
We have.
What else do we have for the people out there? Anything fun, lighthearted?
I do actually. I found some heartwarming stuff that I thought
Beautiful.
actually this would be
Beautiful.
yeah, I would say I think I'm gonna find this more often. I thought this was amazing. I'm trying to pull up a video of it too. It's so a teen with Down syndrome sinks viral shot in basketball. A high school junior with Down syndrome made a shot during a basketball game that went viral, and the crowd's celebration became a sweet, uplifting moment. And Fox 4 News. Let me find the thing. We're back.
Oh shit. Okay. Ball sacks.
Oh, there's no volume.
Oh, splendid. Little minor technical
Wait.
difficulties here at the Tupy Show. Still working the kinks out. You remember? Self-talk.
It's still not working.
Still technical difficulties. We will add the audio appropriately. Thank you.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Here, I was like, you can just show a little bit of the video of it, but
10-4.
it's him, and I just think it's so great how his team is just hyping him up. But look at this. He's so good. I just love seeing stuff like that it's it just reminds you that there's so much more to life, just why does there have to be so much evil in the world? Because we have people like this that
Imagine if the world had a mindset like every person like him.
Yeah.
I think the world would be it'd probably be a whole different fucking world. I think what I appreciate so much about like people with Down syndrome and stuff like that is they have like this special ability kind of too to kind of take you out of your own bullshit, because it's like they have a mind that's like very I don't know, it's like it's like, you know, it's like a kid's mind, but it kind of, I don't know, it kind of takes you out of your own shit, and it kind of, you just kind of realize like they don't know any of the bad shit.
Yeah. I would say, like, I'm sure they do, but it's like, I wish, you know, and I can't say how they think, but it's like how it just seems like it's a little simpler. We're just not, we take things so wrong, and it feels like they always have like a positive outlook on things.
Yeah.
And people that don't have autism, like, don't, you know what I'm not trying to, I don't know. I'm not,
Well, and it's like, and it's that, and that's a whole different, and that's like one thing we were talking about just a little bit ago with somebody. The world has has painted such a broad brush over everything. Now autism it's so hard to even label that, because now everybody is, so you have no idea even what it is. So before you know, like that's what's so difficult about all these people just saying all this stupid shit is like, as it's not. Yeah.
I don't think you should be able to say you have something unless you were diagnosed by like an actual doctor.
Well, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but don't be a goddamn idiot and take it for fucking real. I mean, you know, you can say whatever you want. If you throw a little smile about it, changes it.
Right.
You know? Like, I swear to God, people do not fucking understand that shit.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. Well, other than that, that's all. I do have one more, I think. Oh, yeah. The other heartwarming one I had was a bride meets recipient of her late son's heart at her wedding. A mother met the boy who had received her late son's heart via organ donation. He walked her down the aisle and listened to her son's heartbeat through a stethoscope.
Oh my God, damn. That is, whew.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Wow. That's powerful there.
Yeah, I was going to see if I could pull up a picture of him, because it's like,
man, that's nuts. Holy shit, that's amazing.
ooh, gosh dang it. Let me see. It is on people. There it is. Yeah, here it is. So this, gosh dang it. Why do they have like such big ads? There we go. There he is. But like, yeah, that's them. Like, how awesome is that?
Yeah, that's really cool.
Like, that has got to be, I don't even know.
Like, how do you not cry during that? Like, I mean, everybody. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, to hear, like, it makes me sad thinking about it now. I'm like,
oh yeah.
I'm just like, holy crap, I'm gonna cry. Like, it just, the fact that they were able to save another boy's life after losing their own. I don't even know. I can't.
Yeah, and the fact that they were actually, because I don't know how that works, but I don't think most of the time you really get to do that. But
I know.
Maybe it's kind of more. Maybe with a heart, it's kind of like a more special deal than like if you like just get some random guy's fucking kidney.
Right. I know. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but yeah, unless it was like they wanted to find out who it was, you know, I don't know, but no.
That's really cool. Shit. Yeah.
This was earlier, I guess, this year, at some point, June or something. So I hadn't heard about it until now. That's all the lighthearted stuff I have.
All right. What do I have for some lighthearted stuff?
Yeah, did you have anything?
Lighthearted. I don't know. What would you? Any more questions from Tyler? Does he have any questions? Any questions?
Not gonna lie, there's nothing in there.
Oh. Wow.
Dropping the ball.
Oh, I was short-lived.
Yeah.
Well,
The
maybe
only other.
next Tuesday.
Let me see what other he did.
Hard to find good help around here.
There was some other ones.
Craig, you're up.
Oh, this one. There we go. Got one. 4 hikers on magic mushrooms. One with
Sounds fun.
debilitating high rescued in New York. 4 hikers who had consumed psychedelic mushrooms, including one experiencing a debilitating high, had to be rescued from New York's Catskill Mountains after they got there, according to state authorities. In a news release, forest rangers from the New York State Department of the DEC said they were alerted to the situation at about 5. The original caller admitted the group had consumed mushrooms, and one of them experienced a debilitating high.
I'm pretty sure that guy probably just fell down. I don't think anything really happens to people on mushrooms. I mean, I've never heard of anybody debilitated. Yeah, he probably just like couldn't move. He's like, I'm not moving. He was probably just fucking panicking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, he's probably just panicking.
How dare them paint a bad light on mushrooms like that? See, this is the bullshit I'm talking about here. Like, what the fuck? No, he was an idiot, and he fucked up.
Probably.
What do you do? Shit happens.
Yeah, they just said rangers provided a courtesy ride to the subject's rental lodging. They added that Ranger Russell Martin hiked back up the following day and found a sling bag with the keys. Oh, they must have left their keys or something. But yeah, it also just says that he definitely noticed they were having a lot of highs and lows.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm like,
oh Lord.
Yeah. Other than that, that's all I have.
All right. I was gonna say we can make this one a little shorter. Just get it out quick.
Okay.
I don't know. I got nothing. World's a fucking dumpster again.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I was trying to think, but I'm like, I don't have anything else.
I don't know. I could open up to a lot about. I could really take a deep dive into my inner self. We could talk about childhood and all that shit, but I don't know. I don't want to.
I was gonna say, like, do you really want?
Not right now.
No.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm good. Yeah.
Sounds like I might put a damper on.
Yeah.
What if you talked about it with your banana suit on? So then it's not. It's just lighthearted talk. But oh, there we go.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
I don't have anything. What am I supposed to ask you?
Questions, damn it. Serious, heartfelt questions.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't want to do that. Oh, you butthole. What questions? Yes, dance, monkey, dance. Oh. Hi, yes.
Carly, hold up the baby oil so I can get a good shot. Raise it up higher, god damn it. Higher. Higher for the people. There we go. Up too high. There we go. That's good.
Are you gonna crop my hand out?
No.
That would be funny.
I'm gonna leave your hand in.
Let it, like it's like floating.
I debated on just leaving your hand in. I thought that'd be funny.
Oh yeah, we can.
Like what the fuck?
These are lame questions.
Oh my god, the world's so fucking boring. Actually.
What?
It's so full of shit. It's just so lame. It's like, oh my god, I'm so bored of it all. It's all so boring. Is this why the world is just a dumpster? It's like, well, I'm not bored. I can't find anything to watch on YouTube besides myself lately.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't either. Ooh, I could talk about. I can't wait for. I will definitely be doing a review on this one. Charlie Hunnam is being Ed Gein in the new Monster on Netflix. It's like based on like the guy that was based on Texas Chainsaw Massacre and stuff. It looks so
What
good.
was the guy earlier I showed you with the guy that fucking killed his family or his parents and then admitted it on the fucking news?
Yeah, that was just weird. That I don't know when that happened. Did you see when that happened?
No, I don't know if that was a
Oh
recent
wait,
or
didn't you
not.
say like something like 2017 or something?
Well, that's when he killed them, but I don't think they ever found out who did it, or I don't know.
Parents. Yeah, let me see. Oh, two, 2 days ago.
Holy shit.
NBC man
We're on the
arrested
horn.
after telling TV interviewer he killed parents. His name was Lorenz Krauss, 53. He killed them in 2017. Oh, and he was collecting their Social Security benefits.
Well, I
He
mean,
looks like a great
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, he looks like a solid dude. He's probably
Yeah.
definitely one you want to have babysit. Like, definitely.
Uh,
Hey, can you watch the kids? Yeah, he looks like that. Yeah, he looks trustworthy. I mean,
God.
fuck.
Yeah, because I watched the video and yeah, so he's talking to the guy and it's funny because the news guy is really trying to pry it out of him. He's like, yeah, it's not saying that you said that you killed them, but did you kill them? And he's just
Yeah.
like, I can't really say that. like-
Let me, so you did murder him?
Yeah.
Well, not
Yeah.
technically, but I did choke my mother to death, and yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
And then, what do you say, his dad, he fucking choked out with a shoelace or a rope? I can't even remember.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, he just choked them both out is what I thought.
Yeah, he said, I buried them in their property.
Or no, he put a real nerdish way of saying it, like a real renaissance, like a whispering eye. He called it like he removed their oxygen. That's what he called it. He didn't just say choking them out or I smothered the shit out of them. He goes, I removed their oxygen from their bodies. Or it was some
What the
dumb shit like that, I
crap?
thought. I don't know. Those people are weird though. That fucking talk like that.
Wow.
You ever seen those people? You ever met any of those people where they're like super into the Renaissance fair and they just like talk like that all the time? Like, oh, tomorrow, good day, or however the fuck they talk.
I've never, I mean, I know people that like to go to them, but I've never seen them talking like that.
No,
No. How many people are you seeing doing that?
I don't know. I hang out in parks,
You-
make fun of people.
Oh, when they're, what is it called? What is that?
Oh yeah, what's the fake Renaissance shit
What's
though?
it called?
Like the role models movie back in the
Yes.
day. What is it? The Kiss My Anthea. Shit, what is that? Fuck, Role Models was the movie, I think.
LARP?
LARPing,
Yeah.
live action role play.
Yes, that's what it is.
For everybody.
That'd be actually kind of fun, I think.
It might be, but I mean, I don't want that shit recorded. Like, that's like you gotta have a mask on for that. So I definitely see why those people wear masks a lot.
Why would you have to hide their face?
Well, yeah, it's fucking embarrassing as shit. I mean, like, really? Are you going to work on fucking Monday morning and going, boy, stellar weekend, me and the boys hitting the fields, chopping it up with foam swords.
Maybe
Fucking
we should.
LARPing it up, baby.
Maybe we should. Maybe this should be a new thing.
No drugs and alcohol here, baby. Foam swords.
That'd be so much more fun, but
Foam swords and turkey legs.
beat people with a turkey leg?
Well, role models made it look way more fun, but
Oh,
I doubt they have anything like that. I mean, if I'm
I know
open
people
to go
do
to
it.
one.
Oh, say I know it's done. Where?
Well, now you probably can't go to those because you got fear of somebody driving their fucking carriage
Oh my god, yeah.
through, and blowing the place up. My
Yeah.
God.
We're not allowed to go anywhere anymore, right?
Fuck. Oh, yeah. We definitely can't go anywhere. We all have to stay in our homes. And only the people at power plants can be just like the utilities workers. Those are the only ones that'll have jobs.
Yeah.
That's it. In the near future, you're going to have one power plant operator for the world.
For the world.
Yeah. Poor bastard. He's just gonna be a human in a loop. He's just gonna be a fucking a head.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all I got today.
Yeah, I can go Jake shit. All right. That's all we have for this lovely evening. Yeah,
Thanks for stopping by.
absolutely. We appreciate you, silly fuckers.
Yeah, definitely. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye now.
Bye.
Welcome to the Tupy Show, where the laughs and giggles grow. Goofy vibes and fun on tap. Buckle up, it's time to clap. On Tupy, here we go. Spreading smiles like whoa, whoa, whoa. Grab your ears and take a seat. This is where the fun worlds meet. Welcome to the Tupy Show, where the laughs and giggles grow. Goofy vibes and fun on tap. Buckle up, it's time to clap. Oh, Tupy.